a cheesy build.
Indeed, indeed. That is what all players should do. Like Jaedong should have been on his knees in the interview, begging for forgiveness for 5 pooling. Anyway, yeah, my dream story, dude. So basically, like, so you know how I got like some awesome autographs, right? Like from Boxer and Stork and whatnot. So in my dream, I had the paper, right, with the autograph on it. I can't remember whose it was. Just for the story's sake, let's just say it was like Stork's autograph, right? And so I'm like walking along with this autograph, and suddenly like I see like a bunch of like a pro gaming team, and they're just like hanging out. And then I go up to them. I'm like, oh, can I get some more signatures? And then the first guy like I talked to was just like some random pro gamer. So for the sake of the story, let's call him Hoja. So Hoja's like, oh yeah, cool, I'll give you my autograph. So he takes my paper, right? So I give it to him. And then before I realize what's happening, he erases Stork's autograph and then like signs over it. I'm just like, what the hell, dude? So basically, in my nightmare, my Stork autograph got replaced by a Hoja autograph, and I was like completely devastated. That was like a horrible night. I woke up in a cold sweat, and I immediately ran to like my Stork autograph. I'm like, please still be there, and whew, and it was just a bad dream. So that was good. Anyway, we're going Hiva versus Zero, or RorO rather, on Ground Zero.
I have no words. I really have no words.
I know, you're just like in stunned silence, just like, what? What is wrong with this guy?
I mean, if it were a calm autograph, I'd understand, but Stork? Sheesh.
Dude, people are laughing at me, but just imagine, like, if you had a Stork autograph and, like, Hoja erased it. Like, how upset would you be? Come on, be honest, be honest. I know everybody here would be upset, and if you're not, you're lying to yourself. Or you're killing esports, one or the other.
I'm probably doing that because I'm not watching enough StarCraft 2 for some people's taste. But okay, let's get back to the match. We're seeing hyvaa and RorO. I'm pronouncing both of these differently from you, aren't I?
Just
hyvaa
do whatever, man. You're awesome.
And RorO is red. You talked about RorO a bit, so I'll talk about hyvaa a bit because he's my second favorite Zerg player.
hyvaa?
Yeah.
What has he ever done? Like, that's good.
He might not do like mechanically good things, but his builds are always really interesting.
Speaking of which, RorO just went for an overgas, which is very interesting, very technical build. Just thought I'd point that out.
He went for an overgas, and it seems that hyvaa is going a lot more economical than that, so he might be in trouble.
Yeah, also, one quick note, the positions of the players on the map are reversed from what they are on the overlay, so RorO is in the top left, even though he's on the right in the overlay. And so I'm going to be like really careful here not to repeat my Jaedong vs Effort cast. Anyway, it is a 12 hatch from Hiva. So RorO, having gone for the overgas, he won't, you know, he's not going to get not going to be able to punish it too severely, I don't think. Hiva's Link should be out in plenty of time. Yeah, you can see that from the spawning pool progress there.
Do you see the path that hyvaa's Overlord is taking?
I was not paying attention. Let me have a look. Come on, stop showing their faces. Ooh, very interesting. Oh, I like that a lot actually, because on this map, you would assume most Zergs would scout vertically, since the naturals are facing each other vertically. So Hiva, as soon as his Overlord got halfway there, as soon as he didn't see an Overlord coming upwards, he just assumed that RorO would not be spawning in the bottom right, and immediately changed his Overlord pattern, whereas RorO actually allowed his Overlord to go all the way to the natural before changing direction, which is slightly safer, assuming your opponent does, like, the 1 in 100 chance that he actually scouts horizontally, but I think Hiva's optimization there is actually quite good.
And the horizontal scout is actually pretty interesting, because as you can see, RorO will not spot the horizontally scouting Overlord, which means that he will send his links the other way, which is happening right now. And hyvaa has just a bit more time to prepare his defenses. I tell you, hyvaa is really smart, even though he's also really stupid sometimes.
I actually, following on from that, I actually want to comment on his scouting pattern for the second Overlord, which is also quite intelligent, although it looks like we might have some action here. The Lings of RorO coming in, just gonna poke a little bit. Looks like his speed is already finished. He's actually gonna sneak in 2 speedlings into the main base. That could be huge. It looks like 2 Lings just popping out though for hyvaa. He should be able to defend okay. Looks like doing a nice drone pull. But I want to point out that the second Overlords of hyvaa went in a better direction than RorO's also. He angled it downwards more and then went across, whereas RorO went directly towards hyvaa's natural. By angling it downwards first and then going across, it makes it more likely that he'll see his opponent's Lings when they come in, whereas RorO's has less of a chance of seeing the Lings. So I thought that was quite a nice little move as well. Anyway, it looks like his Spire is on the way.
Didn't I say that?
Sorry?
I thought I said the exact same thing.
Did you? Oh, whoops. Sorry.
Okay. So, do you think those Lings will actually be able to do much? Because hyvaa has a larger number of hatcheries, which will almost certainly be able to produce more Zerglings than the one of RorO.
And I don't know, why is RorO committing there? Oh man, that seems so dangerous. See, what? Oh, well, it looks like his 2 drones in the main base are still alive. And is he gonna get a drone? Going to get 1 drone there and keep the Lings alive.
Get 1. But all that trouble in order to get 1 drone, I guess he must be desperate to get something back in terms of economy.
Well, I mean, in the ZVZ, every drone is precious, though, so I think that was absolutely good. It looks like his mutas are out now as well.
He did lose about 4 Zerglings, though. I mean, 4 more Zerglings than hyvaa did.
Yeah, the issue is, like, I can understand his attack at the front to distract hyvaa while he goes in with the other Lings in the back. I think he just committed a little bit too long there. Should have pulled back a couple seconds earlier. Otherwise, yeah, because you're right. He did lose a few extra Lings in that engagement because of bad positioning and slightly lower Ling numbers. But his mutas are out now, and I don't know. Wait, why is he spreading out? Okay, looks like he's just going to go hunting for Overlords. This feels a little bit dangerous if hyvaa just goes straight for Scourge. I'm sorry, he was actually hunting for Lings, actually, now that I think about it. Just making sure there were no Lings hidden on the side so that when his mutas go for the attack, they can run in for the counterattack. But I think he should be a little bit careful because, see, as you can see, hyvaa's Spire is done, and if mutas are all split out like that, they cannot micro very well against Scourge, so he has to be very careful not to get them sniped, because his only advantage right now is a muta advantage. I'm pretty sure he'll be behind on drones, definitely behind on the gas income right now. There is the second geyser up for hyvaa. But keep in mind that RorO, having gone for the overgas, did start out with a pretty nice gas advantage, so he'll have to press that right now if he wants to keep the lead.
I would say he's already behind right now, because while he did get some gas advantage from early on, the larva in itself means that while RorO can produce more mutas right now, hyvaa can produce both Zerglings and Scourge, which means that he'll be able to pressure him on 2 fronts, if he so desires.
Oh, looks like gonna try and snipe a drone. Not gonna get it. Yeah, he definitely could do that. Of course, the larva advantage is pretty huge. And oh my god, hold that thought. Looks like we're gonna have a huge engagement here. RorO, how good is the muta micro? Doing a good job so far, not taking any Scourges. I think 1 more muta coming in from the back. He definitely still has the muta advantage. He's just gotta make sure to not take too many Scourges. Does take 2 Scourges right at the end there. And actually, looks like hyvaa is pursuing here. RorO is on the retreat. Oh my god, RorO, I think is gonna just get taken down right now. Oh no, GG from RorO. Getting taken out in another ZVZ, man. RorO just can't catch a break with these ZVZs.
I think someone pointed out, like, he was like 5-0 this 0-5 in this season in ZVZ.
And he just keeps getting, dude, he's like C and TVP, man. He just keeps getting that and keeps losing. It's actually really weird though, because in his last interview, didn't he say like, oh, I lost the ZVZ, but I don't feel so bad because ZVZ is so volatile? But I mean, if you're losing like every single ZVZ, there's a problem there. I mean, fine, if it's, you know, it's volatile, sure, but dude, don't lose every game, man.
Yeah. ZVZ is so volatile, and versus a player like hyvaa, it must especially hurt because he had no good record in ZVZ either.
Mm-hmm.
So, should we talk about the previous games a bit, or do you want us to continue with the next VOD?
Nah, let's go right on. I mean, there's always some downtime in the beginning, so you can talk about it then.
Yeah, sure. Actually, 1-1 is kind of how I predicted it would be, although I thought that there would have been different players. I actually thought Bogus would be coming out on ground zero.
Why's that?
But yeah, because I think that this is his best opportunity. Because I honestly thought that he would try to snipe a Protoss there. Ground zero is a good Protoss map.
Oh. Interesting.
Okay.
All right, you ready with the VOD?
Yeah, sure.
All right, starting in 3, 2, 1, go.